Hi, I'm Danya Blaze, Managing Editor of Mediabistro.com. And in this segment of my three-part interview with Kristen Baldwin of Entertainment Weekly, we'll discuss how an entertainment magazine can stay relevant in a digital world. This is Media Beat.
Look, things change.
Anyone with a camera and computer
Now
is a
they
good
always
idea.
pay attention to
the
where
user
they are.
value
May evolve.
We're here with Kristen Baldwin. She's Executive Editor of Entertainment Weekly. Kristen, how do you pump out a weekly magazine and stay relevant at the speed that news travels today?
Well, we are a brand that goes across all platforms, and what we've learned, from just experience and from talking to our readers and users is that people want options. They want the option to, on their lunch break, go online and see some headlines and click through some galleries and read some funny blog posts, but they also want to sit down with a magazine and read some deeper dives into, trends or an actor's career, or read longer reviews and things like that. So for example, we wouldn't do a 6,000-word deep dive interview with Brad Pitt online where he talks about every movie he's ever made, but we were able to do that in the magazine and really give readers something to dig their teeth into. So we work on doing both. Okay.
And you mentioned giving readers options, and today in publishing that means mobile, online, tablet.
Yeah.
And I know that you guys just launched your tablet version. You're now available across all e-readers.
Yes.
So being as though you're just now entering that market, what have you learned about what other publications have done on the tablet, and what kind of lessons did you get that informed your tablet version?
We've been on the tablet with our Must List app for quite a while, but in terms of the actual magazine, we really wanted to wait until we got it right, because what we learned is you have to get it right the first time, and users have to really enjoy it and be satisfied with it, because otherwise they're just not going to come back. And so we wanted to take the time and make sure that it was the magazine that you love, which it is, as well as those enhancements that tablet users really want, whether it's I want to watch the trailer of the movie that's Owen Gleiberman just reviewed, and if I like it, maybe I can buy tickets and find showtimes, that kind of thing. So that's what our app enables us to do. And it's an incredibly complicated endeavor, so you can't rush it. And we'd rather, we're very proud of our tablet version, and it's, we'd rather come out with something great and have it take a little time than come out right away and not get it right.
And one area that EW in particular does very well in, and that is the quick hits, the blurby content, the funny one-liner, and then a couple lines of copy and moving on.
Yeah.
And you guys have been doing that for years, but that's really a popular style of writing now with the advent of online journalism. What would you say is the key to writing a really good blurb? Because it's its own science. It's much
really
different than regular writing.
It's kind of like writing haiku. There's a lot of key information you have to get in, and you also have to get your opinion in, if it's a review, obviously. And so it takes a lot of practice. I mean, I think that's probably the key, just practice. And, young writers coming up now often get more options to write online, and I think they are getting that practice. When I started, it was, I just had to do it again and again and again, and read the capsule reviews in the magazine and read other good writers and how they did it. But it's just really practice. It's hard to pinpoint the actual key. You just have to keep doing it until you get it right.
Would you say that nowadays that's almost a skill for a new writer coming into EW that they have to have? You said you kind of learned on the job, but nowadays would you say you've got to know that before you even step in the door? Well,
you certainly have to at least have the groundwork or the foundation for being able to, pull that off. We don't expect that, an entry-level writer is going to be, perfect at what they do. So we'll give them a writing test where, maybe we'll give them a transcript from an interview and say, write a 150-word blurb about this, and as though it were in a preview issue, and just get a sense of where they stand with their writing. And so they have to have the foundation. They don't have to be fully formed as a writer, because nobody starts at a magazine job fully formed.
Okay. And in our next segment, I want to talk about celebrities, which I know you work with a lot at EW.